Hola amantes del español, soy la profesora Vanessa y hoy les voy a explicar el significado de time en español según el contexto. Muy bien, empecemos. Time can mean hora, vez o veces, vez es singular, veces es plural, y la palabra tiempo. Okay, the word tiempo as well. Let's see the difference. Hora. Hora o lo traducimos, we translate it as hora when we talk about the actual time in the clock. Por ejemplo, ¿qué hora es? ¿Qué hora tienes? ¿Podría decirme la hora? So all these questions are asking about the actual time and the moment that you're talking about. And they all answer with the time. Son las 8 a.m., for example. We also have a qué hora es la clase. So now we're asking the actual time of an activity, an event. In this case, the class. ¿A qué hora es la clase? Es a la 1 p.m., por ejemplo. Or we can just say, no puedo a esa hora. So now here, when we say no puedo a esa hora, I cannot at that time, it's because you already have in mind a specific time of the day. And that's why we use the term hora in this day. So to sum up, we use the word hora to talk about an actual time, to ask about a time, the time of the moment that you're speaking, or the time of an activity, and also to indicate that you're not available or that you are available at that time. Bien. We also have vez and veces. Like I mentioned, vez es singular and veces es plural. ¿Cuántas veces has visitado Perú? This is to talk about how much have you repeated an activity, right? ¿Cuántas veces has visitado Perú? How many times have you visited Peru? Okay. This is when we use vez o veces. In this case, veces because it's plural. How many times have you visited Peru? And you can answer in several ways. He visitado Perú una vez, dos veces, tres veces, muchas veces, pocas veces. So I have visited Peru once, una vez, once, dos veces, twice, three times, many times, a few times. Okay? So vez, remember, vez is singular, veces is plural. To talk about how many times or how much have you repeated an activity, all right? In this case, visited Peru. And we also have some expressions with the word vez. Por ejemplo, cada vez. Cada vez means every time. Primera vez, first time. Érase una vez, once upon a time. A la vez, at the same time. Esta vez, this time. And we also have other words that doesn't have to do with time, but it includes vez. And the most popular one is tal vez, which means maybe. Like I said, there are more. Everything depends on the context, but these are the most common ones. And lastly, we have tiempo. So we also translate time as tiempo, but tiempo, the word tiempo is abstract, right? We use it to have expressions, to form expressions such as tener tiempo, to have time, ganar tiempo, to save time, perder tiempo, to lose time, tiempo completo, full time, tiempo parcial, part time, o tiempo libre, free time. All right, so these are the most common ones, the most common expressions with the word time that is actually translated as tiempo. And in some countries, especially in Spain, they use tiempo the same as clima. Usually in Latin America, we talk about clima, right, which is the weather. But in Spain and maybe in some other countries, they use the word tiempo. Okay? So, for example, ¿cómo está el tiempo? O ¿cómo está el clima hoy? How's the weather today? ¿Cómo está el tiempo? ¿Cómo está el clima? Es lo mismo. That's the same. Just that in Latin America, we usually use the word clima instead of the word tiempo. So as you can see, a very different meaning as of time. And well, that's it. That's all for today. I hope it was useful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, any doubts, any words that you would like me to explain. And please visit my website where you can find free material and exercises to practice what we study in these videos and much more. And you can also join my membership to get a customized study plan and much, much more. All the links in the description. Gracias. Adiós.